Now, I don't know about you, but my favourite thing to do is to cozy on up on the sofa and play a bunch of cozy games. I will grab my Nintendo Switch, I will grab my Steam Deck, and you bet I will play all evening and not even realise till what time too. And I know I'm not the only one that does this, okay? You all need to admit it. So because of that, I'm always on the hunt for brand new cute cozy games that I can play. So for today's video, what I've decided to do is to choose 10 games that have recently caught my eye that I'm super excited for that are coming out this year that I'd love to share with everyone else. But before we get started with today's video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Now let's get started with today's video. So the first game I want to share with you all today is a game that's actually out in just a few days, and that is Above Snakes. Now Above Snakes is a Wild West RPG where you can craft, farm, hunt, build a base and fight to survive. Now you will be building your own world piece by piece while navigating different biomes, battling the elements and even some dangerous lost souls. You'll be gathering resources, constructing bases, crafting weapons and tools, and guess what? There's farming and fishing. The main goal of the game is to craft the perfect environment and keep yourself safe. You will immerse yourself in a world of endless possibilities and challenges. There is 100+ unique world pieces with different biomes and biome combinations, and I think that just sounds super fun. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like this before, so I'm super interested to be picking this game up when it is released next week. So this game is actually about a young woman who is stuck in the middle of this conflict. You basically got to help her survive. Now, the thing that interests me most about this game is that there just looks like so much to do. It has so much going for it. I've never seen anything like this before. And also, I think there will be a lot of replayability, which I think is definitely a must nowadays. I feel like a lot of us like to have games that we can go back and replay at a later date and it'll be a completely different experience. So I'm super excited about that. Now, Above Snakes does come out on the 25th of May and it is coming to Steam. I'm so excited. I definitely will be picking this one up. Now, if you want to try it before it actually is released, there is a prologue that you can download and actually play through, which I did myself. I played a little bit of that. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. It was one of those games where I was like, you know, I kind of know a little bit about it. I'll give it a try, and do you know what? I'm so glad I did. When I was playing it, and from what I've seen trailer wise, I feel like it seems like it's the right amount of balance of cozy farmingness, but also has a little bit of combat in there as well, which I like. I must admit, I do like a bit of combat in my games, but it didn't seem anything too ridiculously hard to pick up, so I'm pretty sure that if you don't mind a little bit of combat, but you also love a cozy game with farming and fishing, then you definitely should check out this. But like I said, if you're unsure, definitely pick up the prologue. Go try that. It is completely free. It's on Steam. You can play it right now. Go try it. Go. You know you want to, just go. My next game on the list is also out in just over a week, so it's out this month, and that is Everdream Valley. Now, you've probably all heard of Everdream Valley. It has been in many other cozy gamers lists, and now I want to talk about it myself. So Everdream Valley is a farming game with a dash of magic. Now, by day, you'll be restoring your quaint little homestead into a summer paradise. You'll be raising crops, caring for the animals, rebuilding your farm to your heart's content, but at nighttime, that's when it gets interesting and magical. So at nighttime, when you actually go to sleep, you will become one of the animals in your dream. So you'll be able to do like little mini games and you'll be able to explore around your farm, but you'll be as one of the animals, which I think is so cute and so exciting. So the game has lots of collectibles and lots of things for you to do, as well as building up your farm. But I think one of the most interesting things about this game is that there are so many different types of animals that they've already shown off on their Twitter that I am so excited for. Now, I will be probably playing Everdream Valley on my channel because I feel like everyone will enjoy it just as much as I will. So I'm super excited to be picking it up. It is releasing on the 30th on all platforms, so be sure to pick this one up because I feel like you won't regret it. There is actually a demo for Everdream Valley at this moment in time, so if you are curious about the game, definitely go and download the demo on Steam and give it a go, because I did and I fell in love with it instantly. I think like within the first 10 minutes of playing it, I was like, I love this game. I can't wait to play it. So yeah, Everdream Valley is basically your normal farming type game, so you'll be building up your farm and, you know, raising the animals and stuff. So I think the thing that makes Everdream Valley stand out amongst other farming games is the different amount of animals that are in this. Like, there is ducks, there is pigs, there is cows, there is sheep, there is dogs, there is cats, and even alpacas, which you bet I'm excited for. Now, I've really struggled sometimes. I feel like some farming games do feel quite repetitive and quite the same, but I'm very excited excited for this one because I like the idea of the different aspects to it. Like, you can play the mini games when you are a different animal. I also honestly really love the art style of this game. I think it looks so adorable, so cute. It's kind of like giving me Pixar vibes, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like to me anyway. I'm very excited to be picking up Everdream Valley at the end of the month. I just gotta decide what I want to buy it on. I'm not sure if I want it on my Steam Deck. I'm not sure if I want it on my Switch or my PlayStation. Not too sure yet. I'm sure I'll decide by the end of the month. But like I said, this game is out on the 30th, so make sure you're checking it out, picking it up, because I feel like if you love a farming sim, you're gonna love this game. So my next game on the list is actually one that I'm pleasantly surprised by, because I don't normally go for this genre of game. It is a cozy game, but it's also a story-based narrative game, which I've never really played before. I feel like they've never really interested me. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when I tried the demo for this game. Just out of the blue, I was like, oh, I've heard of this game before, gonna give it a try, and do you know what? I fell in love with it. And that game is Fall of Porcupine. Now, in Fall of Porcupine, you'll be playing as Finley, who has recently just started his new job at the local hospital, and you'll be helping him with his shift, basically. So you'll be helping with the patients, you'll be making sure they're comfortable, making sure their needs are met, but you'll also be communicating with all the other residents that live around the neighborhood. So you'll be doing your shift, communicating with the people at work, communicating with the patients, and then after work you'll be going to the local pub or exploring around the neighborhood and finding out things that you didn't know existed. I was so hooked, honestly. I can't even tell you. You have to make sure that you talk to all of the characters as well, because they all have their own little unique stories and little personalities, which I absolutely loved. Something else that was really fun about the game as well is when you were helping out the patients, you had like these little mini games that you had to play as well, so you had to make sure you did it right so that you could help the patient, and I love that was so much fun. And like I said, I don't normally pick up games like this. I don't normally play games like this. These aren't normally my type of games, so I was pleasantly surprised when I played the demo. Didn't realize how long I was playing the demo, and I wanted more. I was hooked, you know. Hooked. Now, you may be thinking that this small little town is a warm, friendly place where everyone knows and greets each other, but if you live here for a length of time, you'll suspect that not everyone is as honest as they pretend to be, and shadows lurk in the distance, so be on your guard. So like I said, I'm super excited about this game. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. It's very intriguing. It's probably going to be the first ever sort of story-based game that I ever play like this. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Now, I definitely recommend, if you are curious as well, pick up that demo, because it is a free demo. You gotta enjoy it, because actually Fall of Porcupine isn't that far away from release date. It's actually coming on the 15th of June to all platforms, so it doesn't matter what you prefer to play on, you can pick it up on everything, so make sure you do. The next game on the cozy list is a game that I haven't had chance yet to play the demo for, but I do have it downloaded, so you bet I will be playing it over the weekend. And this game is out in just a few days, and that is Hello Goodboy. Hello Goodboy is a heartwarming, wholesome adventure featuring Aiko, a boy new to the afterlife. With no memory of what brought him to the world beyond, he must rely on Coco, a strangely familiar dog who will help him solve the mysteries of his new existence. He'll be journeying through unknown yet familiar places, meeting fellow souls on their adventures through the afterlife. Pay it forward with generous favors for them and try to figure out just why Aiko landed in the land beyond to begin with. However, mind the time, there's only so much of it. This game looks so cute and so adorable. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. You'll be crafting a personal fairy tale atmosphere and a heartwarming story as Aiko and Coco make their way through the afterlife. You'll be unraveling mysteries and collecting bundles of joy, and we get to give Coco belly rubs. Belly rubs to the dog. Perfect. You will be befriending the dozens of denizens in the afterlife, like a lonely child, an anxious couple, an overworked lumberjack, plus more. Everyone has a story to tell and a task Aiko can help with. After you help them with their problems though, they will break out the comfort food and you can just relax together. Now be mindful though when you're playing this game, because you only have so much time, so decide who you want to spend the time with, as visiting some will prevent you from making relationships with others, and discover how your choices will affect Aiko's story through multiple endings. Now, I don't know about you, the fact that I have to pet the puppy to keep him happy, he's gonna be the happiest boy, I tell you. I'm not gonna stop petting. Now, if you've been watching some of my Let's Plays, you know I cannot resist it. Whenever I see an animal in the game, I always try and go up and pet it, because that's just what I want to do. I want to pet every animal, okay? Anyway, Hello Goodboy looks like such an adorable game. And once again, I feel like this is something I probably wouldn't have looked at if I didn't try the Fall of Porcupine demo. I am going to be playing, like I said, I will be playing the demo for Hello Goodboy, so I'm very excited to be playing that over the weekend. Game is actually due out in just a few days. It's out on the 25th of May, so you don't have long to wait at all. So if you're excited about this game, you can pick it up real soon. Don't have to wait that long. And you know I'm excited. I can't wait to pet that dog. I'm just going to pet the dog the whole time. I'm just going to be pet. And it's going to be like, you run out of time because you spent all that time petting the dog. It's fine. It seems like there's lots of replayability. I'm good. So the next game I want to talk about is a game I can't lie. This is probably my most exciting game on the list. I cannot explain to you. I have one word. Dinosaurs. So I'm going to be talking about Paleo Pines, and this little game, it literally, I just saw it pop up on Twitter, and then they did a YouTube live stream, and ever since I have seen this game, I have been obsessed. Obsessed. Truly obsessed. So Paleo Pines is a farming sim game, but you'll have these cute little dinosaurs that will help you go about your farm, help you do the farming and the chores. And to be honest, I really enjoyed the message that this game brings, because not only will these dinosaurs help you on the farm, but they will only help you if you treat them right. So you have to treat them correctly and then they'll help you. So it's kind of like teaching you that, you know, you must be friendly to the dinosaurs. Otherwise they won't help, you know, they'll go away, they won't help. And that would make me so sad and I'd probably cry for a week. But yes, Paleo Pines is coming out this year to all consoles, so I'm super excited for this one. You will be on this charming island known for friendly dinosaurs, quirky townsfolk, and mysterious past. Set out with your companion Lucky, uncover the island secrets and befriend new dinos, then enlist their help to fix up your ranch to create your cozy dino sanctuary. Set off on a lively adventure with your dino pal Lucky, who you've known since she was just an egg. Is she the last of her kind? Now, not only will you just be having these dinosaurs work on your farm, you'll also be going out into the wild and finding them and befriending them and, you know, getting them to come live on this lovely peaceful dinosaur sanctuary that you're going to be building. There's also townsfolk as well, and I can't explain to you how excited I am for Paleo Pines. Like, they keep uploading on their Twitter different dinosaurs all the time, and every single one I'm seeing I'm falling in love with, and I just can't wait to get my hands on this game. So there isn't actually an official release date for Paleo Pines yet, but it is coming out a little bit later on in the year, so make sure you keep an eye out. Now, there will be physical editions as well, which if you like me, you like to collect the physical editions of games, so I'm super excited for that. I really hope that there's going to be a collector's edition, because to be honest, who wouldn't want a plushie of Lucky? Come on, a plushie of Lucky? How cute. Yes please. But anyway, I will be picking up Paleo Pines. I will be playing it on my channel, so look forward to seeing that, and you better go check it out, because if you don't, you'll regret it. If you love dinosaurs like me, you're gonna love it even more. Love dinosaurs, love farming, put them together. What have you got? The perfect game. The perfect game. The next game I want to mention is a game I've already talked about on this channel. I mentioned it in my last list, actually, in fact, but I feel like everyone needs to be just as hyped and excited about this game as I am right now, and that is Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. In Fantasy Island, you'll be on a beautiful island located in the seas of Riviera, an island that has a mystery that no one is able to solve. There's a mysterious dragon that soars high in the skies, and there's also a girl that controls time. Lots of different surprises await you on this lovely island, and so you just gotta figure them out. Now, this game looks so adorable. There actually is a game that came out called Fantasy Life before this one. It actually came out on the 3DS in 2014, so quite a while ago, but this one looks so fun. Now, I don't know anything about the one that came out on the 3DS. I haven't actually looked into it, or I didn't even actually get a chance to play it, but Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time looks so good. It looks like you can do some terraforming as well, so we'll be able to fully customize the island. I'm guessing that's what it looks like from what we've seen of the trailers. Also, there's these different things that they call jobs, so you'll be able to choose if you want to be better at crafting, or if you want to be a chef, you want to do cooking, you want to do combat, you want to do all these different things, which is super fun. And you can actually swap those whenever you feel like it. You can swap those at any point, which I also really like that idea. Like I said, this is another game where I feel like it's got the right amount of coziness to the right amount of combat, because I know some people aren't too keen on combat when it comes to cozy games, which is absolutely fine, but it looks like you don't have to do that side of it too much if you don't feel like it, if you don't want want to. So some days you're like, I really don't want to do some combat. I just fancy doing some cooking. You can very well go and do that by the looks of it. Play with friends. So we had to do multiplayer, which is super fun. I know a lot of us like the multiplayer, especially in cozy games, and feel like quite a lot of cozy games lack that feature. So it's exciting that we're going to have a game come to Nintendo Switch that allows us to play with our friends in different ways other than just coming over and visiting, you know? That was not a dig at any game in particular, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. Now, like I said, I will be covering this as soon as it comes out on my channel because I'm super duper excited for this game. Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time is coming this year. We just don't have a date yet, so yeah. Keep an eye out. I'm sure I'll be posting about it. You'll probably find out on this channel when it's released. The next game on my list is one that I've also talked about previously in my last list, and to be honest, I think everyone's gonna be hyped about this game. I feel like it's gonna take over so many of our lives, especially mine. I know I'm gonna obsessively play it, and that is FaeFarm. So you'll be escaping to the fairy tale life of your dreams in FaeFarm, a farm sim RPG for 1 to 4 players. Craft, cultivate, and decorate to grow your shared homestead and use spells to explore the enchanted island. You'll forge new bonds with residents, discover fae magic, and trek across the mysterious realms. And as the seasons change, you'll use all that you've learned and discovered together to restore the world around you. I love the fact that you can play this on your own or there is loads to do with friends. Like I said in the previous game, I like the fact that games are actually taking note now and being like, hey, everyone wants multiplayer, let's grow on that, you know, let's make that a bigger thing. I love that because I think it's so much fun to play with friends. Also, if you go to FaeFarm's Twitter, you'll also see that they post so much content. They're always updating it. We've seen new customization options. You can choose your pronouns. There's a vast amount of different customizations for every single type or personality, everything, which is amazing. Also, there is marriage in the game. You can marry whoever you like, and in any place you can have dates and things. It looks like that as well. There's just so much to this game that I'm so excited for, plus the farming, plus the magic, plus everything. I love that I'm going to be able to go fishing with my friends. I'm going to be able to do the farm with my friends, build my interiors of my house, and I'm guessing there's going to be loads of like celebrations going on throughout the year on the game, so like events and that, and the fact that you can do all those things that you normally do in other typical farming type sim games, you can do with friends, is so exciting. Like, I'm so excited. This game is going to be so amazing. It's going to take over the Nintendo Switch, I honestly reckon so, and I'm very, very excited to be picking it up later on this year. So the next game I want to talk to you all about is another game that I'm surprised to be adding to the list because it is another narrative game. There's me, like, I don't think I would ever play a narrative game, and look at me putting 3 of them on the list. Anyway, it is Mineko's Nightmarket. So Mineko's Nightmarket is a game that celebrates Japanese culture while introducing a heartwarming story about friendship, tradition, and many, many cats. Play as Mineko, a curious girl who has just arrived at her new home on the struggling Japanese-inspired island at the base of Mount Fugu. The superstitious locals of the island worship the sun cat Nico. What was thought to be a long-told myth has the town puzzled, as sightings of Nico have begun to surface among the residents of the island in recent days. You'll be discovering the secrets behind the town to restore the struggling village to its former glory. All the while, manage your daily activities, complete various jobs, venture on whimsical quests, and craft peculiar items in preparation for the weekly night market. You'll be playing and completing in a variety of night market games like theme parades, cat racing, and stage performances. You'll be solving puzzles, evading nosy agents, and sneak into locked areas with various disguises. Craft peculiar items with the resources you find around the world through a variety of workbench minigames. You'll befriend and barter with dozens of townsfolk at weekly night markets to sell almost anything you can make and find. There'll be hours of exploration and 4 seasons to experience across the vast island of Mount Fugu. Now, like I said, I'm not normally one that picks up a narrative game, but since I've played that Fall of Porcupine, I'm sorry, I'm hooked. I just want to play them all. I seem to have this newfound love for wanting to try these narrative games, and this is no exception. This has cats in it, like, I don't need to say any more about that, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up this game. This is such a cute, adorable game. Now, this game is coming to all platforms, but Mineko's Nightmarket is coming on the 26th of September this year to Switch and Steam. It will be coming to Xbox and PlayStation in October on the 26th, just a month later than on Steam and Switch. Now, if you like cats like me and you love some puzzles. This game looks so adorable. I really love the art style. I think it's so precious. It's kind of giving me the cozy Grove vibes, you know, that type of art style, but it also has its own uniqueness about it, which I like. I'm definitely going to pick this one up when it comes out later on this year. Also, it is coming out the month of my birthday, so could be a late birthday treat. Maybe that's what it will be. Okay, so this next game that I want to talk about is going to allow me to live and fulfill my Etsy dream, creating stuff and selling it on Etsy. And this game is called Sticky Business. In Sticky Business, you'll be creating, packing, and selling your own unique sticker creations. You want a collection of cat stickers, a witch theme shop, or add a derpy face to all of your creations, you can. You'll be combining dozens of elements to create your own collection and sell them to like-minded people. Different stickers attract different customers. You can add some sparkle or hollow effects to make them even more extra. Pack your orders and hear more about your customers' stories every time they buy a sticker. I feel like there's not much more I can say about this game. If you love the idea of crafting things and selling it off and speaking to the customers, which also makes it seem like it's another story-based game. What am I? Who is she? Who is she making all these story games? I feel like this is perfect game for you. I'm gonna definitely pick this up. I feel like I'm just be sat there on a cozy, cold day. I'm just gonna end up making a ton of different stickers, selling them off, making money, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna be living my Etsy dream. Like I said, I love the different stickers that they've already showcased off as well. They post a lot on their Twitter, so please do go and follow them. I will be linking the games down below anyway, so make sure you check out those socials for the games. But I love how this game just allows you to make what you want to do. Like, you want to make some crazy rainbow cat sticker with ice cream, you can do that. You want to stick a skull on it, you can, and I love that. I love that we have the freedom to just make any sticker and sell it. It's perfect. I love this game. There is no exact release date for this game yet, but it will be coming to Steam this year, and I'm excited, so I hope you all are too. So that brings us now to the last game on my list for today. Anyway, I feel like I'm going to make another one of these videos because I have so many games I'm looking forward to, so many games in my wish list. But today, we're going to be talking about this game last, and is not least for sure, and that is House Flipper 2. I recently got into House Flipper, the original first one, but I actually got into House Flipper because they did a weekend demo for the release of the farm pack. So they actually had a 2-day demo on Steam where you were able to download House Flipper and play House Flipper, and so I did it, and I didn't want to stop playing, so I purchased the game. I bought the game. I also, along with the game, bought the Pets DLC and the Farm DLC, and I'm probably going to go back and buy the Garden DLC and the other DLCs because why not? Can't resist. I'm hooked. I was hooked. So on House Flipper 2, they've just obviously added more to the game, but the main base of the game is you buy a house, you do it up, you flip it. So you pass it on, you sell it on. And that was what you did in the first game. But also, to get to the part where you can buy a house to do it up to sell it, you also were given like missions around the neighborhood. So people would be like, hey, can you come and decorate my house with this color and put some paneling in? Can you knock down a wall? Can you put some flooring down? And it was so much fun and so relaxing at the same time. Because of House Flipper 1, I am so excited for House Flipper 2. House Flipper 2 introduces new mechanics and revamps the ones from the original game. The good old hammer, the trusty paint roller, and the sturdy mop all await your return. You can build that house from scratch in sandbox mode, which is super exciting. Now, if you're like me and sometimes you just want a money-free, stress-free type of gameplay, sandbox mode is amazing. It is the best. I love sandbox mode. Like I said, if you just don't fancy having the stresses about money and that, and you just want to build, sandbox mode, it's perfect. Now, House Flipper 2 hasn't actually got an exact release date yet, but it is coming this year. They've said Q3, so I'm hoping that's real soon because we're currently in Q2. It is May. Insane, it's nearly June. Where's this year gone, by the way? Anyway, I can't wait to pick up this game. It will be coming to all platforms, so that makes me super excited. So yeah, you bet I'm going to be picking up House Flipper 2 on Steam because I can't wait. Can't wait for a release date. I'm excited. I hope you are too. So that concludes the end of my list today of the top 10 games that I am so excited for that are coming out this year. Now, I will be doing some more of these list videos because I have plenty of games on my list that I'm so excited for. Some of them don't have release dates, unfortunately, but it's okay. We can still get hyped and excited for those. So that's what I'm gonna plan to do. Now, if you enjoyed today's cozy video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. I hope you all have the loveliest of cozy days, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.